Geneva, and my address is 26 Heesmore Heights at 14 Greencase Road in Liverpool, and my postcode is L80PY.
What you have just seen in the previous video was me talking 13 years ago. I was an out-of-control stutterer. I couldn't even say my own name. I desperately tried not to stutter. And the more I tried to hide it, the more exposed my problem became. And that's how I lived for 18 years of my life. I couldn't even call it life. It was more like an existence, because every day was filled with avoidance plans, with rehearsals, mental rehearsals of what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it, what's the first word, and stuff like that. If you do stutter, you know what I mean, right? So at 27, I said to myself, enough is enough. Before that, I was naively thinking that stuttering would just disappear on its own. It didn't. So at 27, I decided to do something about my problem. And I started using control techniques. I started to use the specific type of breathing that allowed me to significantly reduce my silent blocks and give me some control over my speech. And I have to say that I did pretty well. I was extremely diligent student. I practiced daily, and my blocks, they did diminish. I gained greater control over my blocks. But when I spoke to people, when I tried to present, I was still extremely self-conscious. I was still uncomfortable in my own skin. I was still shy, timid, quiet, afraid of people generally, afraid of speaking up when I needed to, afraid to join in the company of people and just, start mingling and talking. I was my speech was controlled, but at the same time, it was very robotic. And as the result of me trying to control my speech, my personality, the way I came across to other people, was also very unnatural and robotic. So one day, after making some observations about my speech, about the way I felt, about my attitudes, I decided to start changing those. I let go of control. I said to myself, enough control, enough this stilted technique. And I started to observe how my feelings and my thoughts, my attitudes, my perceptions affected my speech. And over the course of just 1 year, I have managed to break free. I no longer used any control techniques, and I sounded very natural. And you know what? The best thing about this all is that I have understood suddenly over the course of basically several months, I have come to the realization that I can have fun speaking. I can have fun speaking. I can enjoy interaction. I can enjoy presentations. This was like a totally mind-blowing surprise to me, because traditional speech therapy always told me there's no way to cure your stuttering. You can only learn to control it. And this is how I'm speaking now. I am very open. I'm very outgoing. I like presenting. I like talking. I like recording content for my YouTube. So basically, I do all the stuff that I dreamt of doing, but couldn't, because I was a severe overt stutterer. So you can do it too. There is nothing special, believe me, there is nothing special about your type of stuttering. If you follow the certain steps that I described on our website, you can achieve the same flow, the same lightness, and the same, like different state of being. Because my program and my methodology, it's not just about speech, it's about allowing you, if you want to, change the quality of your life, take it to the next level, the level up. So if that's what you're looking for, I suggest you scroll down and submit your form for a free discovery session with me, and I will show you what you can achieve